Very good morning to all. I hope you are doing great. I am also good. Very warm welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Reena and I am so happy to have you here. In today's video, we are going to talk about this subject industrial psychology, and the code of this subject is HRM05. So in today's video, we are covering the unit second. And these are the topics that we are going to cover in the unit second. What is the meaning of attitudes and human engineering? What are the components of attitude? Attitudes, measurement and change, cognitive dissonance theory, measurement the EB relationship, human engineering, work study, time study, motion study, job analysis, job enlargement, and job enrichment. But in today's video, we are covering only these topics. What is the meaning of attitudes and human engineering? Components of attitude and attitudes, measurement and change, cognitive dissonance theory. After that, we have measurement, the EB relationship. So let's understand the meaning of attitudes. An attitude is a psychological tendency expressed by evaluating a particular entity with some degree of favor or disfavor. इन हिंदी वी कैन कॉल इट रुझाव. किसी पर्सन, किसी ऑब्जेक्ट, किसी इवेंट और किसी आइडिया की तरफ आपका किस तरह का रुझाव है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एटीट्यूड. इन सिंपल टर्म्स इट रिफ्लेक्ट हाउ ए पर्सन फील about something. It could be a person, object, event, or idea. It influences how they behave in relation to that organization. For example, if a student has a positive attitude towards learning German, they are more likely to enjoy attending classes and doing practice exercises. In the similar way, if a student has a positive attitude towards learning mathematics, they are more likely to enjoy attending classes and doing mathematical problems. Next, we have the human engineering. So let's understand the meaning of human engineering. So basically, human engineering, also known as human factor engineering, and it is the study of how to design tools, machines, systems, and workplaces so that they fit human capabilities and limitations. And it focused on improving efficiency, safety, comfort, and productivity. For example, ergonomically designed office chairs that reduce back pain and improve posture are product of human engineering. And other examples are chair, table, laptops. These are the things that are designed for the human being, that human can work easily in the workplace. In the workplace, understanding the employee attitudes helps design better motivational system, feedback method, and work environment that enhance performance and satisfaction. Next, we have the components of attitudes. Attitudes consist of three components, often called as ABC model. A, that means affective component, which basically focus on the feeling. This refers to the emotional or feeling segment of an attitude. For example, I feel scared of public speaking. The person has a negative emotional response. This is called the affective component, in which we are talking about the feeling. Next, we have the behavioral component. That means we are talking about the intention. This is the intention to behave in a certain way towards someone or something. For example, I will avoid public speaking opportunities. Their actions align with their feelings. And next, we have the cognitive component. which is basically focus on beliefs. This refers to the beliefs or thoughts a person has about the subject. For example, public speaking is nerve wracking and risky if belief forming the base of the attitude. And all three components work together to shape how a person responds to a situation. Next, we have the attitude, measurement, and change. Measurement of attitudes. There are several techniques used to measure attitudes, both qualitative and quantitative. Common method include: first, we have Likert scale. Basically, participants rate that agreement with statement or 5 or 7 point scale. For example, I enjoy using natural skincare product. Strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. Next we have semantic differential scale. Uses the bipolar adjectives. For example, good or bad, pleasant, unpleasant. For example, my current job is satisfying or dissatisfying. Next scale we have Thurstone scale. Items are pre-rated by the judges and respondents check those they agree with. Next we have observation and interview. Basically, this is very useful in qualitative studies to capture non-verbal and in-depth attitudes. Next we have the attitude change. Attitude can be changed through persuasive communication, cognitive dissonance, group influence. Okay, so let's understand these one by one. So first we have the persuasive communication. That means using argument and emotional appeal. For example, a brand ad showing how its eco-friendly packing help to save the marine life with might change customer attitude positively. Next we have cognitive dissonance. Next we have the role playing. That means people may change attitudes to align with rules they adopt. For example, a new manager start defending company policies they once criticized. And after that we have group influence. That means peers and groups strongly influence attitude changes. For example, a teenager may start liking K-pop because all their friends do. Next we have cognitive dissonance theory. Basically, it is developed by Leon Festinger in 1957. This theory explains the discomfort people feel when they hold two conflicting beliefs or when their behavior and attitude do not match. These are the key ideas regarding the cognitive dissonance theory. Basically, people are motivated to reduce this discomfort by changing their attitude, beliefs, or behavior to restore consistency. For example, a person knows smoking is harmful. This is the belief of a person, but still smokes. This is called behavior. This creates the dissonance. To reduce it, they may quit smoking. That means they are focusing on the change behavior and justify it. It helps me to reduce the stress. This is the change attitude. This is a powerful concept in marketing and management as people often adjust their attitude to resolve inconsistencies in buying behavior or work related decisions. Next, we have measurement of the A-B relationship, attitude, behavior relationship. What is the A-B relationship? This is the connection between attitudes and behavior. While we often assume that people act in line with their attitude. This is not always the case. And these are the factors affecting the strength of the AB attitude, that we can call it the attitude behavior relationship. First, we have specificity of the attitude, accessibility, direct expenses, social pressure, self monitoring. For example, summarizing AB relationship. So, firstly, we have the specificity of the attitude. That means specific attitudes predict specific behavior better. For example, attitude towards recycling paper predict paper recycling better than a general attitude towards the environment. And second, we have accessibility. If an attitude easily recalled, it's more likely to guide behavior. For example, if a person frequently thinks about animal cruelty, they are more likely to buy cruelty free products. Next, we have the direct expenses. That means the attitude formed through personal experience are more predictive. For example, someone who has treated well by the brand will likely recommend it. And next, we have social pressure. That means the external pressures can override personal attitude. For example, a person may pretend to like a co-worker because it's expected, even if they don't feel positively. Next, we have self-monitoring. That means high self-monitor adapt behavior to social situations. So their behavior might not reflect their true attitudes. For example, attitude and behavior relationship. A student has a positive attitude towards punctuality, but if they stay up late watching a series, external factors, they might arrive late for class. So, even though the attitude is positive, the behavior may not align with the attitude. So, basically, this is the table, and in this table, we cover all the topics that we are covering in this video, in this lecture, you can say. Okay, so first concept that we are discussed today's video, we have the attitude. Attitude, that means the evaluation. It may be the positive or negative. For example, I like organic products. I don't like chemical products. Next, we have the human engineering. Human engineering, that means designing system for human ease. And for example, ergonomic chair. Next, we have the ABC model. That means the affective, behavioral, and cognitive. For example, affective, that means feel, behavioral, that means act, and cognitive, that means think. Next, we have the measurement scales. So these are the scales: Likert, semantic, interviews, and these are the examples of measurement scales, surveys, and observation. Next topic, we have the attitude change. Attitude can be changed by using these three things: persuasion, role play, dissonance, and for example, ad changed my mind. Ad of Santoor soap changed my mind. Next, we have the cognitive dissonance. That means the conflict between beliefs and behavior. For example, I smoke, but I know it's harmful. So, this is the example of cognitive dissonance. Here is the conflict between the beliefs and behavior. Next, we have the AB relationship. That means the link between the attitude and action. For example, love punctuality but come late due to sleep. So this is all about for the today's video. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then do like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Bye bye. Take care. Keep learning. Keep growing.